In the high-stakes world of NASCAR racing, nothing captures the raw excitement and occasional heartbreak of the sport like a dramatic pileup at a superspeedway. But here's where it gets controversial. Could these wild wrecks be a sign that the playoffs need a rethink to keep drivers safe? Just 15 laps into Saturday's NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Talladega Superspeedway, all-out mayhem erupted right at the front of the pack. As drivers navigated the challenging tri-oval section, a curved area where the track loops back on itself, playoff contender Sheldon Creed piloting his Haas factory team Ford, https://20670, lost control. Jeb Burton, https://Jeb Burton, 19244, slammed into him from behind, triggering a chain reaction that would involve the dozen drivers and force an emergency halt to the action. At first, it looked like a near miss, but Burton's car veered upward on the track, sideswiping another playoff driver, Brandon Jones. https://driver/Brandon Jones/109366 in his Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota. https://www.motorsport.com/team/Joe Gibbs Racing. Jones's number 20 machine swung back down, colliding with Creed's number 00 car and sending it careening through the field toward the outer wall. To help beginners understand, superspeedways like Talladega are massive oval tracks where speeds can exceed 200 miles per hour, making even small mistakes multiply into huge crashes due to the lack of grip and the pack racing style. Creed's impact with the outer barrier was catastrophic, also clipping Ryan Sieg, https://www.motorsport.com/driver/Ryan Sieg/14985, and ending his race. Before the wreck, Creed had been holding a strong fifth-place position. The chaos didn't stop there. Several other competitors got caught up, including playoff driver Sam Mayer, https://www.motorsport.com/driver-Sam-Mayer-83955. Jeremy Clements, https://www.driver-Jeremy-Clements spun down the track after getting hit, only to be struck hard by Mayer. Jordan Anderson, https://www.motorsport.com/driver-Jeremy-Clements 4054. The list of affected drivers grew to include Kyle Sieg, https://www.motorsport.com/driver-Kyle Sieg 953429. Brendan Queen, Ryan Ellis, https://www.motorsport.com/driver-Ryan Ellis 1550, totaling 12 cars entangled in the mess. Burton himself summed it up over the radio. 00 Creed checked up. I got into the back of him, and all hell break loose. For context, checking up means a driver suddenly slows down, often unexpectedly, which can lead to rear-end impacts in the tight racing environment. NASCAR waved the red flag immediately, not just for the obvious damage, but because Creed's hit had compromised the safer barrier, the protective energy-absorbing wall designed to cushion crashes. Repairs took 16 minutes and 19 seconds, highlighting how even advanced safety tech can sometimes need a quick fix. And this is the part most people miss. In the playoffs, where every point counts, one bad break can derail a season. Drivers who couldn't continue after this early incident included both Haas factory team entries with Creed and Mayer, plus Sieg, Queen, Anderson, and Clements. Reflecting on the crash, Creed shared, "I don't know, it kind of looked like the 27. Jeb Burton was kind of pushing me to enter the tri-oval, which got me a little free. Really wasn't a big deal. For whatever reason, he shot up the track and got the 20, Joan in the left rear, who got me in the right rear." The bad part of having super speedways in the playoffs is that you lose a lot of control over your destiny. Just hate it for everyone at Haas factory team. Sieg, who was examined and released from the infield care center, echoed the randomness. "I just saw the 20, Jones, sideways, and then I was just along for the ride. Thought I was through it, and then the 00 came up right in front of me. I didn't even have time to brace, so those are always harder when you don't know it's coming. Just wrong place, wrong time." The race saw yet another red flag later for a separate 6-car wreck, lasting around 10 minutes. In that incident, William Sawalich was taken to a local hospital for evaluation after being involved. He's awake and alert. https://motorsport.com/news/William Sawalich transported to local hospital after Talladega. To add some perspective, superspeedway racing thrives on the unpredictability of draft racing, where cars push each other at insane speeds, but it often sparks debate. Is the thrill worth the risk of such frequent, multi-car pileups that can end careers in an instant? Some fans argue it's the purest form of racing, while others wonder if rule changes, like limiting bumping, could reduce the carnage without losing the excitement. Read also, NASCAR Xfinity, William Sawalich transported to local hospital after Talladega crash. https://www.motorsport.com/news/William Sawalich transported to local hospital after Talladega crash. NASCAR Cup, Michael McDowell earns Talladega NASCAR Cup pole for Chevrolet Inspire. https://www.motorsport.com/news/Michael McDowell earns Talladega NASCAR Cup pole for Chevrolet Inspire. 17898 www.motorsport.com/NASCAR Cup pole for Spire and Chevrolet at Talladega. 178,948. NASCAR Cup Talladega playoff race is about weighing risk versus stage points. https://www.motorsport.com/Talladega playoff race is about weighing risk versus stage points. We want your opinion. What would you like to see on motorsport.com? Take our 5-minute survey. The motorsport.com team. Speaking of controversies, do you think NASCAR should overhaul superspeedway rules to prioritize safety, or is the current wild style what makes the sport legendary? And here's a thought-provoking question. If drivers like Creed feel they lose control of their fate in playoffs at these tracks, does that make the championship format unfair? We'd love to hear your take. Agree, disagree, or share your own ideas in the comments below.